nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Here. Here.
Here.
Here.
Here.
Here.
Here.
Here.
Can I get approval of agenda?
I have an addition
Okay.
under new business, put it as B, pickleball court rules.
Can I get a motion to approve the agenda with the addition B?
I'll move to approve the agenda with the addition.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approval of minutes from June 15th, the meeting. Anybody have any changes or?
Well, I have a question about that, because it shows that I was absent, but underneath it, it says late. So should it be I was here? Because I had, what? Oh, I wasn't sure. Yeah, okay, because it says absent.
But it
That I
says
was
arrived.
During the roll call.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. All right. Thanks for clarifying that. I wasn't sure.
Can I get a motion to approve?
Oh, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I have nothing new from, to report. Seeing that there's no call to the public since he has headphones on. New business, A, Priority Health Fitness Court Program. Dave gave me something that was on the website, which is what these papers are. He also said that, Mark, you were a part of when they came before, talked.
Yeah.
So is this like an enhancement to the fitness circuit we have next to the
No.
Veterans Memorial?
So this is called, it's the National Fitness Campaign. They always partner with a health organization of some sort, insurance company, hospitals, a large hospital group or what have you. And then they go to a municipality and they install a fitness court. It's similar-ish to what we have. Definitely a little different. There's no photos, so it's hard to really show you guys. But it's they provide a grant. They need X amount of space. You have to pay for the pad, the concrete pad that you put in, and then they do the rest kind of thing, if I recall. So we would talk to them in 2020 and then a little bit in 2021, but at the same time, we were pursuing the DNR grant for the playground. So once we made progress on that, we decided that it made sense just to go for that and ignore, and because that was our priority and that was in our master plan and so forth. So this kind of fell to the wayside. Apparently, they have reached out again to gauge our interest.
So how much for a pad are we talking roughly?
Probably way more. I have no idea. Like back then, it was not cheap, but I mean, I'm assuming now it's significantly more expensive. We'd have to, I mean, the only place that makes sense to put it would probably be in the Benstein side of the park, since we already have something on the other side. Last time we talked to them, they did think they liked our location, I think because they didn't have one anywhere else or nearby. Trying to remember, they did one at one of the local-ish universities back then. That was one of their big unveilings. But yeah, so that's what's going on.
We would have to match a grant, or we just have to?
Just put in the pad, it sounds
I think we put in the pad and they do the rest. It's hard for, I don't remember
Okay.
entirely because it's been literally about 5 years. So I'd have to do a little more research and review of it again. Don't know if we need it. Obviously, it's not really something we've talked about adding. We didn't add it to the more latest plan just because we already have an area similar to this, but
Do you
If
think
we
it
wanna look more, we
gets
can.
used much? Has anybody, I've never seen anybody really use
I see people on
it.
it.
Do you?
Yeah, and I have a
One next to
neighbor that uses
memorial.
it regularly.
Yeah. Have you, I've,
'Cause it seems it's
it would kind of leverage that. If we were to do it, I would think that we'd put it there rather than over by Venstein.
Yeah, I kind of.
And it's just a
agree with
matter
that.
of, is it worth whatever cost we'd have to spend to put a pad in to get it done, and would people use it? Yeah.
And what is the equipment? It says outdoor fitness equipment, so.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
What does that mean?
It's not like, yeah, it's not like,
Monkey bars?
yeah, more along those kinds of things and stuff like that.
We'd have to see how it would enhance what we already have.
It's
It
not,
may
it's-
duplicate some of the
Right,
things
that
we
too.
already have.
Yeah.
so I mean, I'm not, here we go. So this is, I mean, it's sort of like that.
Oh.
That's a general, so it's all about, most of it is resistance, not resistance training, but training through body weight resistance. So it has various structures in place to help facilitate that. But yeah, that's kind of how it looks.
I think you'd almost want wood chips under that, not cement, but,
I think they do put something, I'm not sure, I mean, it's sort of like what we have, yeah, we have concrete.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like monkey
Pad.
bars.
So.
You know, like those hoops?
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know why you'd need cement other than foundations for whatever structures they're putting up. It's,
I just remember that's what they, yeah, as opposed to some kind of slight impact surface.
Absent money, what was the feedback in the past relative to the desire to have it?
We never really went out to the public because we never really got to that point. It was so preliminary, and everything back then, it was all Zoom because it was all COVID era. So it was a little, everything was just, you'd have a meeting and then we'd say, okay, well, so we had a couple meetings with one of their reps, and it was Dave and I and mainly.
At the website, or?
And then I just typed in National Fitness
can you
Camp.
slide it down this way?
And,
I can see this being an accident, wait.
right, that's my other concern.
Yeah, yeah.
But-
see,
Look
sure.
at that. I mean, I can't-
So we had a few meetings, and then we ended up going, like, every 3 months, we'd check in as we were working on the grant with the DNR. So
It's like being a problem.
Actually, like the.
as that progressed,
Yeah, yeah.
it just kind of faded.
Fitness court. I mean, it's
Gymnastic
kind of
rings,
a,
but lower.
Yeah, guys,
you know, cool
Rings.
idea, but
yeah.
they have, those block things that you jump on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, after walking through the park, we had quite the list. I just think that maybe the resources could be used for other things, that we had to go through that list first, possibly. I mean, if we're going to paint the building, the storage unit as it is, I don't know. I mean, we had quite a list of things to fix.
Yeah, I don't see this as being a priority, and I don't see that it adds,
Yeah, I
or
don't
that it's
see what
anything
it
people would really use, to be honest. I mean,
Particularly since we
If
have
the
one.
Summers were longer.
And there wasn't
You know-
if
95.
this was Muscle Beach down in Venice, maybe, but I don't see
Yeah.
people out there on the rings,
Yeah, I mean, it's
you
got
know.
some squat, they got a core station, a squat, a lunge, a push-up, agility. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think what
I'm
we've got is
kinda
good
like,
enough.
Yeah, I agree. Let's, use our resources for other things.
I'm personally surprised they haven't approached, or if they have, if they haven't approached Commerce or Wixom. Simply because they have
Let me see
volume
If
and
they have
parks
a
and sizes.
location. You've got one in Maine.
Well, this campaign itself is within the state. So there's definitely units, and so like every year or so, they get a different sponsor and they come to the state. So they're all over the place.
Okay.
But then again, yeah, I've never.
There's one in
seen
Garden
one in
City.
a park.
We could, we could go visit it and just check it out.
Yeah.
But I think it's low on our priority.
Yeah, I agree.
Sure. Okay.
About? I said, go on.
Good.
Is that good for that?
That's good.
Yeah, there's a few out there.
B, pickleball courtroom.
So a few weeks ago, apparently there was an incident on our courts. and there were police reports filed because adults can't be adults. So because of that, we need to put some rules in place. Specifically to this incident, from what I've been told, the courts were filled, people were playing, and one group kept playing to 10 rather than 11. You play to 11 and the game was over, and you would rotate. They kept playing to 10 and then resetting, so they never left the court. And then this other group got annoyed, and they were gesturing, and somebody says they threatened to hit them, blah, blah, blah. But the whole thing was, it was a byproduct of this happening, and so now we need to make rules. I personally would just take the nets away and say, you know.
Yeah, you lost your
Yeah, you lost your
pickleball privileges.
privileges.
Yeah, see you
This
next
is why
year.
we
We'll
can't have
try
nice
again.
things, so I've got the rules from
About the island.
West Bloomfield Parks, which are quite thorough.
Dang.
There's 14 numbers. And then I've also got the ones from Commerce, which are much simpler. I like Commerce's better. So the basics for Commerce that I think would be effective, the very first rule, all games are to be played to 11. Very simple. During busy times, when 2 or more paddles are waiting, the following rotational rules will apply. I don't know if we need a rack because we're not going to have this, like at Commerce and other places, they have these racks where you put your paddles in, and they have them, they're color coded to skill set. So if you're a beginner or you're advanced, you can put in there. We have 4 courts. It's not that broad of a space. I don't think we need that. I think you just rotate in. So simply be, taking the court. When more than 2 players are waiting, the first complete group takes the next available court. 4 players for doubles, 2 players for singles. If a single player is waiting, and then if there's a complete group, they would jump them. So if you came there alone, but why would you come to our court alone? You'd go to a bigger one. So, and then it's just, basic rules would be all to 11, you rotate, and then everybody is respectful, please be courteous, and then don't leave your stuff anywhere. I don't know if there's anything else. I haven't played pickleball in a long time, so I want to keep it really basic. I don't know if anybody else, I know.
Yeah, and similar to that, the rules posted outside at Bicentennial where I play, it says, if others are waiting, limit your play to 1 game.
Yeah,
Saying that you have to rotate after each game if people are waiting.
Well, then you just don't end the game and you keep
Right.
playing to 10.
It doesn't say to play to 11, which
Yeah.
you would need that in conjunction, really, I
we'll
think.
keep that.
But yeah, I think that's all you really need. Games played to 11. When others are waiting, limit your play to 1 game. And then the next group takes the court. Yeah. No duking it out in the parking lot over pickleball. Come on, people, it's
So
just
would
a
there
game.
be like
Rock, paper,
a
scissors
waiting
solves everything
line,
game.
or are people just hanging out?
You just hang out,
Yeah.
again.
I mean, I played at the Richardson Center, and I actually like the paddle thing
Sure.
because you can see how many people, because people are in the picnic tables or walking around, and you can kind of see how many are.
Right, and it makes it manageable with 8 courts and the huge crowds they get there. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's workable.
Yeah.
But we don't need that
But we
for,
need at least the rules.
we need the rules. I don't think we need a paddle system for 4 courts. That's overkill.
So yeah, all games are played to 11. If others are waiting,
Limit your play to 1 game.
And then be respectful and courteous to all others.
There you go.
I think that's
That should work.
pretty it.
So do we need to just put that on a sign and post
I
it
will-
out there?
I will
or-
s- Yeah, I'll just get them submitted to Dave and we'll get a sign made or something like that. I'd rather have the rules be meaner, but I think this will work. I think a way to ban somebody, that's all. Come on, how can you be that obnoxious? But I guess it takes every person, every type or whatever the saying is. So, all right, sounds good.
Bullet Drive, August 3rd.
I have 18 people currently signed up. I have 27 appointments available. Every appointment makes a difference. Hopefully, we'll be able to hit our target again this time.
And the hours are,
2 to 6:30, or no,
I got it changed.
1:30 to 6. They have changed, that's why. Let me check. If I can find my page. Yeah, let's just say 1:30 to 6. I'm like 90% certain. And then, yeah, so we're good to go there. And I will have flyers for that tomorrow with the, everything.
Tuesdays in the park?
We're all set to go with the inflatable. I just looked. It says an 85% chance of rain. That doesn't look good. We had that the last time. So, but it, you know,
That rain is mostly tonight.
so
And early
it could be.
tomorrow.
That could be. It
Supposed
does.
to
I
be.
don't see
So
that.
Yeah, it's
I've
supposed to be
got-
tonight and early tomorrow.
I've got two different apps that I look at, and one of them says 85%, and the other one says 20. So, again, the weather people are terrible at their job.
Yeah.
But looking at it, it sounds like it's the storm that's going to hit tonight
Oh, that's good.
that hopefully doesn't knock out anybody's power. But yeah, so we should, hopefully we'll be okay, but
The inflatables Arctic Rush, and it was a big hit last year, so hopefully it'll be a big hit again. Do you have a food truck tomorrow?
yes,
What is it?
the Taco Hub,
The one that was there before?
yes,
Okay. Just, someone was asking me and I couldn't,
Are they pretty good?
yes.
so. That's it, and just,
Okay.
if you guys can be there before 5:30, a few of you before that to help set up. We don't need everybody at 5, I mean, it's not that hard to set up, but if I could have a few of you a little earlier, I'd be greatly appreciative, and I'll be there by 1:45 at least, 5. But sometimes they come now at 4:30, so I think I ought to up it a little, and I'll be getting the ice
So
again.
also, don't forget that this is also the one where the police will be out,
Oh, that's
the
right.
Michigan Schools and Government Credit Union. The Water Board has also asked if they could come out, so I said, sure. So they'll be doing a little bit of what they were going to do at the 5K. So unless it rains, and of course, I think they'll be gone again. Outstanding Orthodontics will be there. As also, it will be very packed in terms of vendors and things. So our layout will be a little bit different, just because of where I've got some people set up to keep their stuff from going bad. But yeah, it'll be interesting.
Okay, all right. Thank you. That's it.
And then June's went okay? June's-
Yes, yeah. It looked like it was going to rain, and then we had a light sprinkle, and it went away, and we got it in, so it was good
100%.
turnout.
100% of severe
Turned out
thunderstorms
really
at
nice.
5:30, it said at 5:30 at 2 PM that day. Believe me, I know that. And then it was 0. So that
So,
was
yeah.
a frustrating
No.
day. But yeah, it went well.
Dog show?
I think the event turned out well. We had 16 participants. At the end there, I think that it was a little anxiety producing just because there wasn't a lot of pre-registration going on. I'm open to any suggestion on how we are able to reel that in a little bit to give us some more realistic expectation of how many people might be participating that day instead of them all showing up, which just so happened to be what happened this year, that day of. Other than that, I think everybody had fun. I had some really nice messages sent to me for, everyone just saying what a great event it was. And so, yeah, I'm open to any critiques, any ideas that anybody would like to add, but I was pretty happy and I appreciate everybody's help.
I thought it was a great event.
Yeah,
I love that, I love that dog show.
Yeah, it was a nice morning. It wasn't too hot.
It was.
Yeah.
Did we ask anyone why they waited till that day to come instead of
I
pre-registering?
wouldn't know. I wasn't up at registration much, so,
We didn't ask. We just,
yeah.
we had a lot of walk-ins the year before too. I mean, not a lot, we had 6. I think we had 11 total.
I think it just depends on the event too.
I think a lot of
Like
people-
some events are just more casual and fast and loose
Fair.
like that.
Yeah.
Where you just sort of bring yourself and then you just go do it. Whereas like something like Snacks with Santa, you have to plan that. You have to plan your whole day around that versus something like Dog Show. Okay, take your dog to the park, or Fishing Contest is another one where we have a ton of people just show up. bring your fishing rod, bring dad's boat, and then go out on the lake, which most people are probably going to do anyway. So I think just some events are like that. I don't even know if it's a problem, to tell you the truth.
Fair enough.
It didn't really delay anything, did it?
No,
I mean,
not at
things
all.
Went along.
Just like I said, just a little bit anxiety producing.
Thinking no one's gonna be there and
Yeah,
that one
yeah.
dog and.
And I don't think the person that signed up ever came.
No, the one person that pre-registered did not even attend.
No, they didn't show up. We're like,
Ended up coming.
every time we saw a dog, we're like, oh, this is, no.
Must be them.
And then didn't the one of the judges not show or something happen?
Right, yes, yes. Last minute, they had texted me the night before saying something that came up. I wasn't gonna.
Things
watch it
happen.
anyway. So, yeah, other than
What
that,
was the job? What was that?
over at Benstein Liquor,
Oh, okay.
so that's it for me.
Garage sales? Sale?
Flyers out, so.
What's the deadline if you want it on the map, Mark?
August, let's see here, it's Thursday, so. August 3rd or 2nd, no, August 4th. August 4th, 4 o'clock, I believe it is, something like that. It's on the flyer.
Oh, okay, it's on the flyer. All right, thanks.
Fishing contest?
Okay, so day and time and all of that, let me get that all for you. So this is the official times, starts at 6. Weigh-in begins at 8 o'clock.
What time?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. And then the event itself ends at 11, but weigh-in can go to 11:30. But at 11, you're done fishing. There's that 30-minute window because everyone comes in last minute with their bags and so on. None of the categories changed. Ted and I kept those the same. Just like last year, 3 weighing stations, 1 at the dock, 1 on Brian's boat, and then another one on another boat. This year, Erin was so kind to volunteer her boat because she'll be out there anyways. Erin Laybourne. So she'll be out there anyways. So she'll have another weighing station. Those will be our 3. And beyond that, for the beginning, like I'm gonna be there at probably like 5:30 with coffee and donuts. You do not have to be there at 5:30. You can if you want. Not gonna say no, but really like 1 or 2 people can show up and it's fine. And then at 8 o'clock, we'll start needing people. So probably around 10, 15 minutes before. So 7:40, 7:45. Well, and that's fine for everyone else to show up. Other than that, I checked in with Ted. He had 3 people sign up so far, but that's just with him because you can get the form online and submit it at the office. And like I was saying earlier, there's a lot of people that just sign up day of, which is totally fine. Other than that, I don't think I have anything. I think that's it. Of course, any questions, comments, concerns, text me, email me, carrier pigeon, however you want to do it.
In our scales and everything, we don't, that's all good.
We got everything, yeah.
Yes, yep, they're all good. Some of them are electric. I do want to check those. Brian and I can do that on our own time. We'll probably check them, and then if we need batteries, I mean, I have a ton of batteries, so I can just take some of mine and throw them in the bin or however, so.
Corn roast?
No real updates since we met a few weeks ago. Diane, I did have a question though. Are we going to do the pie eating contest again? Do we want to keep the same time? I don't have my notes here, but I think we
so.
did.
I think it was 3. Isn't it 3 o'clock? I don't know, we
I'll
can't hear.
look.
I'm pretty sure
I
it's
have, okay,
three.
because I want to get updates to Paige on the flyer, and I wanted to make sure we're going to do that again.
So, do you think we should not do it?
Oh,
No, I
it's
think
a
we
big-
should.
yeah.
I didn't want to,
She didn't know
Okay.
if you probably want to change the
Oh,
time.
yeah,
or
no.
make
I
it
think the
earlier.
time worked, whatever it was.
I think it was, I'm pretty sure it was three. The
Okay.
signs are in the storage unit.
I just didn't bring my correct binder, but I
Okay.
have the old one in it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I think we should just leave it at three. I
Yeah.
think really by the time we got started, it was 3:30,
Okay,
but I think
Okay.
just to say 3 o'clock, it's
And
fine.
are the age categories good, the way we have them?
I think so. I don't think we need to change the I don't think we
Did you
need to
have-
change anything.
Did you have
I think
adults?
it's
Good.
fine.
I
No,
would've said
I don't
we
want to
can't
do
see.
adults.
I didn't know who showed up.
Lori's dying to eat some pie there.
No, I don't
We
want to do
can't, we
adults.
can't hear or see anything at the chicken.
3:30.
I had no idea.
Oh,
That's why I didn't know. Yeah. If you
Oh.
came late and you allowed adults to do
Well, I'll
it.
just send you the
Care if
videos.
it's there.
Yeah, no adults. I don't want to do that.
This is weird. It was 3:30.
It was 3:30? Okay. There you go.
So we were right on
Maybe you
time.
started at 3.
Yeah.
Start herding the cats at 3 and you get it off
Yes,
at 3:30. That's the way it'll work.
okay. I won't be here for next meeting, so I'd like to schedule our next corn roast meeting. And I want to stay away from the week of the 24th just because that's like back to school week. Can we do the week of August 10th, and then that'll leave us just like one last time the week of the corn roast for any last minute, whatever we need to do?
Yeah.
So maybe, I don't know.
12th?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, is that
Council.
council? How about, can we do Tuesday, the 11th?
Sure, at the park, yeah,
Oh,
that would be perfect.
is that
I think
okay?
we should have it at
Better.
Mark's picnic table.
I have garden club, I won't be there.
On the 11th.
That'll be here,
You have the garden club?
here.
Oh, here?
But we're doing it at the park anyway, right?
Oh.
So,
Yeah, what time do you do garden club?
7.
Could you come at 6 if we did corn roast at 6, or is that too much?
No, that
I
would
won't be
okay.
here.
You won't be
I'm
here?
out of town the whole week. I'm up north.
I'm out of town too, but I gotta look at the dates. Let me hold on. I think I'll be here.
Okay. Well, we still have time for one more, like the week prior to. So if Tuesday, August 11th, 6 PM, Clara Miller works for majority?
Yes.
Okay. Let's plan that.
The 11th. I'm sorry, what time?
6.
6.
And I'm 90% certain I have a food truck that day, so
Perfect.
there you go.
Anyone else have anything about their stations or anything new? Oh, Linda?
Thank you. I just wanted to talk about the mural because of the presentation, everything is going to be done. So I did get a hold of Rich, the artist, and he is out of town until September. So he is unable to give us colors or swatches for possible painting of the shed until he returns. So he'll be here to put the seal coat on it probably before the corn roast, but maybe just a day or two. I don't have a date for that yet, but that's probably when he'll talk to us about the colors that we should use, so it's not going to happen before that.
Well, we weren't going to paint it anytime real soon anyway, probably, so.
Right.
That's fine.
But yeah, I'm just saying it won't happen before the corn roast.
But he'll be there at the corn roast for the dedication and everything.
Probably, yeah. And before that, to put that seal coat on it.
Totally
We'll make a
forgot.
visit.
So he is doing the seal coat. Okay,
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Good, yeah, because it's so beautiful, yeah, we want to maintain it.
Yeah, he's doing some kind
We
of coat.
should come
to it.
up with a name for that building, instead of calling it,
Everybody
bathrooms or the.
I know, everybody calls
Always
it.
Shed.
I think we should
Gate of hell.
come up with a name for it. Don't
Yeah,
call it
you're
the-
right, yeah.
We should refer it, we should refer
The
to
blue
it
heron,
as something.
What's the name of the picture?
the blue heron.
The quiet hours,
Quiet Hours, okay.
the quiet hour. yeah.
Maybe there was a name to that, but I didn't remember what it was.
Anyway, maybe it's food for thought. We should
And do we have a time that that's going to be dedicated, or is just whenever you?
Probably when we meet with them again, we'll pick out a time. I'm assuming, because I'm assuming we have another meeting with them eventually.
Yeah, I think we will because of the presentation, they'll want to go over that. I think that's all I had.
And the flyers went out for the cornhole, or when does that?
No, not yet. It's going to be put on Scoreholio, so, yeah, I'm going to have to come up with a new flyer for that. Just be all reworked. But yeah, that wouldn't be opening until mid-August anyway, just a couple, 3 weeks before. Yeah.
So for the kids' tent, last year, I don't know what possessed me to do this, but I had brought home from Florida 5 pounds of shells for necklaces or bracelets. And does anybody know how to puncture a hole in the shell so that they can make necklaces? Does anybody know how to do
You
that?
have to drill it.
Yeah, you need a
Yeah.
high-speed drill, like a
Yeah.
Dremel or something, yeah.
Do you have one? Does anybody have a drill for like that?
Ideally, it would be a press,
I do not have a
A
shell.
press?
like a drill press. Otherwise, you mean, it's a tiny drill and you're trying to hold it with your hand.
Yeah,
Like a drill
right.
press is
Oh,
the-
so if you have a press, then, do you have one?
I don't.
Do you know anybody who has one? Anybody know anyone who has one? Mike doesn't have one?
Diamond drill bits, yeah, diamond drill bits on a rotary tool.
But he hasn't found it.
Otherwise, those shells will be cracking right and
Yeah,
left.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
you
it's-
gotta work right through 'em.
Are there any like?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we can put it on Facebook.
You could talk to, you might, maybe, at the market tomorrow, talk to some of my jewelers that are there. Maybe they would know.
Oh, you know what? Brandon Thorne might.
Oh, there, he's your guy, yeah. He's got every tool known to man.
Do that for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Do without breaking it.
I mean, honestly, my luggage was 5 pounds overweight.
Tons of
Oh
shit.
my gosh.
And because of all these shells, because I was thinking about the kids' tent when I was doing this, and she didn't charge me, she just put a heavy sticker on my luggage.
Nice.
I like to utilize them. There's some really cool shells. I think the kids will have fun. Even adults, would have
Yeah.
fun making them. They're
Well,
so
they have to
pretty.
have a wristband, right?
Yes,
Adult wristband.
yes. Okay, I'm going to check with Brian, or Brandon. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, thank you.
Anything else? Farmers market?
So it's been hot.
Or rainy.
Pretty much, but the hot days they stick with you. It's been we've had, when it's over 95, when it's 95, it's rough. Both for, a lot of vendors can't attend those days, and a lot of people don't want to attend those days. So you tend to get bit on those with that. We've had some decent food trucks and everything else, though. Produce is really starting to come in. I've got another produce vendor coming tomorrow as well, so that's increasing. I think it's 25 vendors tomorrow. So again, why it's going to be crowded, because I have 24 spots regularly, so I will be putting one in a weird spot. And I've had to reject 4 people today for tomorrow, just because where? I
You
don't-
just have to start another.
I can't, well, especially with Tuesdays in the park, I don't have anywhere to put them. If I didn't have Tuesdays in the park, I could set them and plop them somewhere else, but for that, I just think we're already gonna be really crowded. So, yeah,
Well, it's a good problem to have.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's been good,
You said there would be a food truck there tomorrow?
yes.
Tacos.
Holiday decorating contest, do you have anything, or come up with any
Nope.
snacks with Santa?
No, not yet.
How about his letters?
No, can't, not yet.
Any new or additional events? We don't have anything, right, to add in there? Veterans Memorial Subcommittee?
So Ron and I installed the few bricks we had this on a Sunday, or a Saturday morning, when it was not too smoky out. So new bricks are in. Yeah, that's about it.
Question, veterans, do you have a new flyer that I can include in the welcome
I
book?
can make one. We can update it, yeah.
Okay, all right, that'd be great, thank you.
Clara Miller Signs?
Yeah, the last ones will be here and installed on Friday, so the project is complete.
They look great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Nice
look
job.
good.
I saw that you pulled one of the directions today. I was at the park, so,
Pulled one of the what?
one of the directional ones. I was like,
Oh.
it's gone.
Yeah, two of them.
Yeah.
Two of them
Okay, it was
being
two.
reworked.
Oh.
To point the right way, so, yeah. But otherwise, it looks great.
Really does.
Yeah, a lot of people make comments, good ones, positive comments.
Community garden?
I submitted the rules to our administrator. I haven't heard back. In terms of water, it is being worked on, looking at either a well, which our engineer did talk to somebody, and it was not cheap. The other option that he introduced would be to tie into the well house, the Laguna Vista well house that is down the way in the park, and just bore a line over, and that would probably be cheaper and easy to manage. So we are looking at that. Unfortunately, Andy had been out of town, so he hasn't had a chance to, because Andy would be the one who he wouldn't obviously do the boring, but he would be the one at the end of the line who would be in charge. So once we could talk to Andy and everything else, there is a company that we've worked with several times who can run the line. So we'll see if that is the more viable option to put in, to run water, and then that water would be potable and everything else too, so.
Sounds way better than drilling a well. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
the well quote was over 10 grand, so no matter what you did, like whether it was deep or shallow well. But there will be water at some point,
That makes it easy to grow a garden.
right?
All liaison reports planning?
There's no June planning meeting, so I have nothing to report.
All liaison? Council liaison?
Oh, so we've met twice since we last met. We had a work session, well, a special meeting technically, where we hired a search firm called Pivot to seek out our candidates for our village administrator / clerk position, since Dave is retiring at the end of the year. And then we talked about who we're going to look, about issuing an RFP for our new village engineer, since Mike will be retiring. We also had a discussion regarding zoning board of appeals memberships. Zoning's had a lot of issues with quorum, so we're looking at potentially modifying the ordinance for that, so that we could have alternates for the council liaison and then also for the planning liaison from those two respective bodies. So that's what we're talking about there. I was looking at my notes here that were from the well. So yeah, the hand pump well was 13.5. Full-on electric well was gonna be 16.5. So you would need like a manhole and everything else for the tank, because you cannot have them exposed. So that's why we're looking at the other route. So that happened, and then we met on the 8th. And we welcomed our newest police officer, Thomas Silva. He started, I believe, on the 2nd or so. I think he was here for the 3rd of July and everything. And I'd actually met him the day before the council meeting. Nice guy, very experienced, lives over just not far away from here at all. So he's very familiar with our park. He takes his grandkids to it. So that was pretty neat to hear. Exciting to have him. We also approved the installation of gutters on the Claire Miller Park building, and those are already in. So when you see them tomorrow, there are gutters now. They match nicely, the trim, so that's good. And they do not obscure the mural or anything. We had to move a couple cameras, but that was done already, so that's all good there. We had further discussion regarding priority waste. We are continuing to, I hope you guys are aware, looking at other candidates. Our administrator has reached out to find and has sent a letter requesting interest, like, are you interested in potentially becoming our new waste provider and all that kind of stuff. So we're working on that. And of course, for anybody dealing with their garbage or anything else not being picked up, please report it at the priority website or call them, and also then let the village know either through a phone call or trash@wolverinelake.com. So we want to make sure that we document everything in regards to anything that they fail at doing. We also approved the purchase of a blower, a very large blower for the DPW that's going to help them with leaf collection, like in the park and things like that. We talked about fireworks. The village will now be splitting the cost with On and Up at $17,500, and we approved paying for that for the 2027 fireworks show. And then we had another discussion about solicitors and that fun issue. And so that people are aware, I don't know if you guys saw on Facebook today, Chief posted about how there is a entity that has received a permit and will be in the village through part of August. If they do not have their permit with them or their ID, they are in violation of that, and you can call the police. Also, if they ignore your no soliciting signs or anything of that nature, that is a violation of their permit. So that can also get them booted. And yeah, I think that was about everything. It was a actually short meeting, which usually doesn't happen.
Tom Daly wasn't there.
It was not. We had a couple others though.
Community engagement initiative?
Yeah, so we're finishing up the welcome packet. Amanda's been working on Facebook and trying to pump those things up, which we're in turn trying to help her do that by sharing and liking and all that stuff when you see them. So we're ready to move on to next steps, some of the other ideas that we've had. One, I believe we talked to Dean about this, so I'm going to try and refresh Dean's memory and volunteerism, and trying to get all of the other social media places that we put things up to date and running on a regular basis. You know, like thinking about Instagram, because I just really get a feeling talking to people, they don't see it on Facebook and they're not signed up for the newsletter. They don't know these things. It's complete, and it's a whole group of people we are not reaching by limiting ourselves to these two things. And so I put feelers out to other people in the community, and it's like, how can we, especially ones that don't use Facebook, how would you like us to communicate? And we know that direct mail, we don't have a newsletter anymore, but that's the very first thing that comes up, is people want their newsletter back. So if anybody has any journalist or anybody that would be interested in a startup kind of newsletter, that, you know, I'm sure people would help. I just can't find somebody who will take it on as a responsibility.
So are you thinking more like, sort of like more along the lines of like Spiral Column, but like
Yes.
an online blog
Yes.
kind of thing?
Yes, even, I mean, online would be okay, it would be good. But, you know, having a print copy in places where they could pick them up within our village businesses, maybe a couple stores or something would be as well too, but that kind of stuff just needs to be, and I mean, you just, stuff that we get all the time, like Lake Living, this is a magazine. Here's a whole column of all the farmers markets in the area, but ours
I know.
isn't on there.
Oh, I was really, I
Oh, I bet, I
met
know
the
you
owner,
were,
yeah,
but
was
I mean, it's,
ecstatic about
to be
that.
mad afterwards, it's not, we gotta get in there. And then the July 2020, our tiki nights are not on there. Our fireworks aren't on there, and it's like,
And
why?
they're better than everybody else's. That's the worst part.
You know, so it's like nobody is doing these things. And so that's what I'm going to be talking to Dean about and see if he has some ideas, if he's willing to come and do that with us again. But I do have, you know, everybody knows I'm on beautification as well, and we were talking about it. Well, we were at Clara Miller working today, and how to get the community to participate in some of maybe beautifications events. And at the same time, educate and do things. And these were just kinds of things we were just throwing out about next year, about finding somebody in Oakland County or at Lansing Extension. They could talk about microplastics and bring the kids out to the park and have them identify all the microplastics that are in our park and where they came from and why they need to be cleaned up. And we also have ideas about, you know, raising caterpillars and looking for eggs on your milkweed and helping kids start their own pollinator gardens, things like that, showing how to start seeds and get the community engaged in that way as well, especially in summer when the kids are out of school.
I may have a microplastics person, so.
Well, good.
Maybe.
Because I think, it's something that kids should be interested in right now, especially, they're the ones that's inheriting this place, and they should be aware of the kinds of things that are happening to it. So, yeah, so those are kinds of things that we're going to be talking about next, and so we'll come to you again with our plans. Does anybody have any ideas for us on engaging? I mean, we'd like to pair with like beautification and the water board to put on some kind of fair maybe, and to help them out as well, because they've been wanting to do it, but they just haven't been successful, the water board, in trying to do those water safety things. So we're hoping to reach out and help them do that as well. So I think that,
Because the Department of Health and Human Services will come out to events and talk about things. So I've had them at the corn roast before and stuff. And I'm assuming, I would wager they have info on microplastics. I've usually had them talk about basements and well water, but, yeah.
Maybe even at Tuesdays in the Park?
Yeah, that would be good too.
yeah, I mean, if they're interested, I don't want to take away the play part.
I mean,
of
if there's
Tuesday in the
room.
Park.
Oh, fair.
Well, they would just set up a table.
Saturate the
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Just
not
a separate
necessarily,
table, like,
it's not
that's-
necessarily a show. It's not necessarily like a presentation. but they'll
Right.
just set up a table and they'll have information and they can engage with the residents who have concerns about radon, for example, was a big one time. And they're like, oh yeah, we have information about that. We have little things that you can use and all these things, so.
And maybe like the water board, so safety could come out like Tuesdays in the park when we're more apt to have kids, and they can set up a table and just have like a little quiz thing.
They're gonna
You
have
know,
that.
and
Knot
give a little
tying?
They're
prize.
gonna have the knot tying
Not
and the
tying,
quiz.
or,
Yes.
They're also doing the
you know,
SAD.
how old are you, and when you can take a wave rider out
Right.
without, you
There's a
know.
lot of good ideas for
Yeah,
that, but I think they just need help or motivation or somebody to, so yeah, just somebody to be enthusiastic for it as well, besides them. But yeah, I think it's a great thing, any place that you think it would fit. I think beautification was thinking more instructional. So it'd be, have a seat and this is what we're going to talk about, and then after this, we're going to go pick up microplastics, kind of thing.
I guess I was just thinking too, that maybe if you start asking some of these young ones questions about if they don't know it, maybe the parents will even start thinking, do the parents really know all these rules? And how many, we get that newsletter in the spring, and it's all about water safety, the rules and regulations. How many people really read that every year?
I don't know.
I mean, I have to admit, I didn't really know, I thought after 7:30, it was no wake. It's not no wake, it's no snow.
No high-speed
High
boating.
speed boat.
Yes,
Voting.
yes, see, and I've been a resident
Put the
for
boat
how
on
many
plane.
years?
But I think it used to say.
There's a
no
difference.
Yeah.
There's a difference. There's a
But-
no
so,
wake
yeah.
zone.
Right, and so I'm just saying, and then have little prizes out for those that get so many questions or something. Get people maybe more in tune and aware of what's going on, and then get people involved. It's just one idea.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, those should be passed out at the launch to everybody that puts a boat in. The rules.
To, if you're the fishing tournament, when you have people coming in young, there's a fair amount
Yeah,
of children there at
there
the
you
fishing
go.
tournament.
That's fair, yeah.
I mean, we see them go chasing people down early. So, yeah, so we're just gonna be working on that and, try and get with other people within, that are like-minded in our community and try and let that grow. But that was it.
Commerce Park and Rec.
So we had our first meeting in June. We toured park beforehand, and this one was Robert Long Park, and then the sledding hill we also toured. So got to see both of those, and just what's going on there. Everything else, not a lot to look at with the sledding hill, it's just a big hill. But, and then.
Where's the sledding hill at?
Near the water treatment center,
Oh,
the giant one. Off of, yeah, in Welch. So right next to it is so there's the treatment center and then there's the hill.
there's a water treatment plant.
Oh, there's a lot of it.
Oh, somebody said,
Oh,
Way
between,
down.
between
Williams
15 and
Research Park
14.
for
Section you would never take because it's all industrial and then residential.
Right, Between
So there's
15 and 14 there, I
no-
know what you mean now.
no
yeah.
business that you would go to.
Yeah.
Isn't it on the east side of the street?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
across
West.
where William
The
Street.
park's on the
West
west side.
Yeah,
That's where they do sledding.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're just letting it lay. It's a decent one.
Yeah. So we did that, and then we had our meeting. Sounds like the Heart of the Lakes Festival went pretty well. They are doing their weekly concerts right now. Unfortunately, Fridays got canceled due to smoke from Canada, but there's another one this Friday, and then I believe the following Friday as well. They are getting ready for a few events as well in the future, including one on the same day as the corn roast. There's we have a budget meeting in August, so that's different that we're going to do there and everything else. But yeah, so it was interesting. And in broader terms, Commerce did appoint a new treasurer, Caitlin Massey. So she is replacing Molly, who retired. So that was a big change for them, but that's been ongoing there as well. And their table's way nicer than ours, just so you guys know. But other than that, yeah, it was a good meeting.
Made out of real oak or something?
No, it's like granite and stuff, yeah. I know, it's like, wow.
And where do you guys meet up? At the
Commerce
Village?
Their hall, yeah, their building.
Isn't it elevated too?
Yes, you sit very high. You have a lot, you can spread out, you have outlets for your everything, yeah, it's very nice.
Any comments from board members?
I'll move we adjourn then.
On favor?
Aye.
I second.
Okay.